Okay, guys, so this girl's name is Juliet, okay, and most of her TikTok consists of her day in the life activities and her raising her child. This was supposed to be a fun and educational account for moms until Juliet got this comment on her latest post. Hey, Juliet, I think we've been sharing the same guy. I tried messaging you. After this happened, Juliet's life was in shambles. Get your snacks, get your tea, and listen to this story.
Okay, guys, so I am going to go ahead and do a story time since my phone is just blowing up and everyone keeps requesting it, and I just want to get it out and over with, and then we're going to move on. So, long story short, Friday, the day before my 24th birthday, a girl messaged me on TikTok and said, I think we've been messing with the same man. I've been trying to message you. So, I didn't know who this girl was. At first, I thought it was a bot. I was like, there's no way that this is true. So then I see my Instagram, and a girl has been calling me all day long. Well, I didn't see it because I'm at work. So I finally answer the girl. I call her back and she's like, are you with so-and-so? And I'm like, am I with him? We live together. We have a whole family together, 3 kids, the whole 9. And so she's like, well, we've been together for the last year and I'm pregnant.
Oh! If I would have heard that, bro, I would have been 3 kids, a 10-year relationship, mommy. She had the.
As you can imagine, my heart broke, I'm crying, I'm boohooing, and like my whole world was just flipped upside down immediately. So she told me this long story. Okay, cool. I'm not blaming her. I'm not coming at her. It's not her fault. So moving on. I text my man at the time, my ex, and I said, bring my daughter home now. He's like, why? What's wrong? But mind you, he already knew what was going down because she had told him she found my TikTok. So, continue on. I tell him, bring my daughter home now, and he brings her home. I looked at him. I said, there's nothing you can ever say to me. You need to get your belongings. You need to leave until I can get my stuff out. I think he thought I was kidding. He took his belongings. He didn't say one word to me. He didn't look at me, nothing. He already knew what it was. And I didn't cry at this time because I had to stay strong, and I had my little mini-me in the back, so we are not doing all that.
Okay, guys, so one piece of her story ends here. So I just wanted to address that this is not the first time that we've seen something like this. This is our 3rd story of wives finding out through TikTok that their husband is cheating on them. Remember Sarah? So I'm just saying, to save yourself some heartbreak, it's not your man or your woman. It's just your turn. You're just setting yourself up for failure if you believe that you can get a human to be loyal to you for eternity. So when you find out, just breathe and move accordingly.
So here I am moving out. My heart is broken. It's the worst feeling I've ever felt in my life. I had to get a storage unit and move out ASAP because I will not tolerate that. I will not have my child around that. And as most of you guys know, I was going through IVF and I was in deep, so I was trying to have a child with him and just doing the most. Also, there's my prescription because I can't eat, sleep, blink, nothing. I feel like a robot. But here I am packing up my car, and then I found this in the house, and this is not mine. So I'm just like sick to my stomach, so sick. And then this keeps popping up, and like my heart is broken. So ew. But here are the movers. We loaded my stuff up, and we are out. And at the end of the day, this is not for attention. This is for healing, and I know that I'm going to grow from this situation, and I'm holding myself accountable, and by this I'm going to look back and months from now I'll be thriving. So here we are.
So like, I'm proud and I low-key find it impressive that Juliet actually moved the fuck out within like 24 hours. Most of the time, the stories that we've read, the woman will go fight the other woman instead of blaming the man. But I think it's because that woman was also acting like a victim. She's acting like, whoa, how could this happen? Whoa, I didn't know you had another wife and 3 kids somewhere else. Whoa, I'm surprised. But I don't think that's what happened. Her man was already dating that girl for a year. And I know that that girl is not dumb enough to... Okay, I've seen some things, so she could not be that intelligent. But he has 3 kids and a wife, so obviously, bro, she seems smart. That means there's loads of time missing with the other girl. He goes missing because he's with this family. I think that girl knows that he had a family, but then once she got pregnant, she was like, nah, I need you with me to raise this child, not with her. So she told her to get her to leave him, so then she can have him to herself. So to my people that watch my TikTok needs to be stopped series, is Juliet gonna go back to him? It's only been 24 hours. Hear me out. You couldn't get pregnant again because God needed him to take his hands off you so he can save you. I wish you the best. Well, God should have came in before those 3 motherfuckers popped out, but okay. This is how women should act when a man cheats and disrespects them. Love that you're setting a good example for your daughter. Yeah, I think this was, I'm proud too. Make an Amazon wish list. The fact that you don't blame her and you blame the correct person, you are a queen. I'm so glad she told you. Let's normalize holding men accountable and leaving them immediately. That would be very easy to say if you didn't have 3 kids. This is why it's important to have your own money. Exactly. If you're gonna have a kid with someone, ladies, or if you're gonna fuck raw, make sure you have your own money. Because by statistics, that man is not gonna be loyal to you forever. She said, hear me out. That girl knew about you the whole time. It's just that she spoke up because she's not pregnant and don't want to raise the baby alone. Exactly. That's what I think. That doesn't make it. Exactly. I guarantee she knew, but ultimately, he is responsible. Been in this situation, she knew, but leaving is the best and only option. That's actually not true. I've been to relationship counseling before. 1, you guys can just agree that you're not aligned and just end it off there. 2, yes, your relationship's trust has been destroyed. So the question would be, are you willing to restart? Are you willing to try again? Because sometimes it can be a communication issue. And a lot of us have started relationships immaturely. So it takes a lot of work. Some of you guys are like, no, we don't forgive. But also by statistics, most of you guys' relationships don't last for more than 3 months to 3 years. So when we're talking about 10-year relationships, you guys don't understand. That's not something you can easily just throw away with kids in a house, okay? We have to work it out. The third option is trying an open marriage, which everyone's like, oh my God, poly, what the fuck? But by statistics, it seems to be that a lot of relationships, people keep stepping out of them. So you might as well try an honest relationship where you talk to the third person to see if you guys can make some boundaries and rules that work for all 3 of you. That would also mean that if you wanted to try somebody else, then you have the option to try someone else as long as everyone's just aware of what's happening. But if they're cheating in a monogamous relationship, why the fuck would I trust you in a poly, for real? But in this scenario, she has 3 kids already and he has 1 on the way. You might as well try. Otherwise, just be single and just do your thing, bro. What do y'all think about this? Guys, we just made it to 750,000 followers. I'm really a music artist, but I make these videos because I know y'all like them. So can you please follow the page for me? And outside of all this, dead gang, remember, it was just you, and you had a plan. You have come too far. Do not forget what you did all this work for. And I know you're discouraged, but you are close. We get 1 life, and we not finna live it being no weak motherfucker. On dead and them, we got work to do. So pop your shit, star.
If it was love, then why didn't you stay? I remember every time you told me that I was the one that couldn't be replaced. But it was so easy to throw us away. And the only way I keep my peace is thinking the universe wants it to be. I fucking love you, but not more than me. When I could die tomorrow, I cannot leave with no regrets. You acting different, I'm peeping on that. I really wanted to stay till the end, but I gotta take off these rose-colored glasses and know when it's time for me to walk away. So I can